Is it responsive? How do we do it? Making it to be in phone size.
Okay. So do we handle because if we do responsive, then we'll not do this section. So what do you guys think? Should we handle responsive for this one for tonight? Because that responsive will take a bit of time somehow. But once we have gotten the sorry,
Let's do what we are doing. Leave responsive. Maybe another day.
Okay.
uh, all right, now let's proceed. Okay. Right.
Sorry, sir, if I may ask. Sorry, sir. Please, what does it mean for a website to be responsive?
Okay. So I'm presently using a laptop, a desktop to view this website, right? So for a website to be responsive means what if someone doesn't have a desktop and the person is viewing the same website with his phone? You know, a phone is a small device now. So if your website doesn't handle that scenario whereby it needs to be responsive for smaller device, right? So if your website is not responsive, it means when somebody use a small phone to check this website, the person will be seeing some kind of weird behavior, some kind of odd things, right?
Okay.
Yes. So you need to make your website responsive so that whenever someone uses a small device, it would be appealing. The visual display will be appealing, even at that. You notice that this is responsive. It's adjusting to the size of the screen. You can see, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So that's the meaning of that. Okay. So we have this. I think today we would use today to do this. Then tomorrow we'll handle the responsivity. Is that fine? By responsivity.
Okay. It's
All
fine.
right. Ah, All right. Um. So let's go to our code. The one we did was header top. So that was a section. So we are going to collapse this. Then this is the one for header down. This is the one we'll be handling, right? So in this header down, we have a container, which is this container, right? This is the container here. So leave but container, class of container, right? Then if this is the
Yes.
container, all right, this is the container. This is our own share. Wait to this padding is bigger than this one. Why? Something is wrong. Probably I gave it padding bottom. Container padding bottom. Not container. Padding top. I don't know why it's giving me that. Okay. Oh, I don't see that's it. In nothing is wrong. Okay. I know why. All right. Exactly. I think that brings us to the descendant. Yeah. You notice that I hope we all get this. So I just hope we all get this. Yeah. Okay, let's give it a try. Right. This is a section, right? Can I be heard?
Yes. Continue.
Cool. You know that in our section one, this header top, we used container. there was a container in our section 1, in our first section, which had this various styling, right? And now I want to use this same container, which it must have a different style, right? For this my other section. But the issue now is it is linking to this other container. It's automatically getting the style from this old container, and that's not what I want. Do you understand the challenge now?
Yes.
Everyone, are we on a good page? Oh.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. So now I want to use this same container for this section. That it is getting the style for the previous container, and I don't want that. That's the first challenge. I don't really want that. That's why when I did this container, it was giving me this odd stuff. See, after I've already set my padding top and bottom to be equal, it's as if my padding bottom is having extra padding because of the container I'm putting here. So how do I handle it now? What do I do? Because this will lead us to that descendant styling, descendant selectors.
What of if you say container 2?
That one would work, but I still want to use this container for code readability. I'll just give us 1 minute before I proceed. I need to use the same. I can use container 2, it will still work, but I want my code to be readable. I want my code to be in a way that any section I create, inside that section, I will still use this container, so that when somebody comes to check my code, seeing that container 2, container 3, container 4, container 5 containers, it doesn't make sense. Yeah, it doesn't make your code neater. So how do I handle it? 20 seconds. Because I know we'll definitely encounter this issue. So there's one way out. All right, 0 seconds. The one thing with programming is there's a solution for everything. Yeah, there's always a solution, and there's always a reason for doing things, right? Cool. So if you notice now, in this the first section we worked on, this container, if I should ask, what is the parent of this container? What is the name of the parent of this container? Who can answer?
The parents is header top.
Exactly. Header top, right? So the parent of this container is header top, right? Cool. What is the parent of this other container down here?
Header down.
Header down.
Cool. So we do have the parent of this container as header top. We have the parent of this other as header down. So how do I differentiate between the containers, right? How am I going to differentiate between them so that this other container doesn't get the styling of the first container? And that brings us to descendant style selectors, right? So how descendant works is, whenever we encounter situations like this, what we do is that we call the parent class first before calling the child class, right? So rewriting that in code is this. This is our child class for the section, for the first section, right? So we have to call the parent. So by calling the parent first, saying dot header top dot container. With this now, you have said that this container is a child of only what? The header top. I don't know if you get what I mean.
Yes.
Good.
Yes, you get it.
Exactly. So by doing this, you have differentiated this container from this other one. You know, in a normal scenario now, like me and you, we are not the same because we both have different parents. Abi?
Yes.
Yes.
Cool. So that same thing applies here. What would differentiate me and you is our parents, right? Except say your siblings now, your siblings are the same because you both have what? The same parent, right? But me and you, we are different because our parents are different. Like I have my own parents, you have your own parents. So that is differentiating us. So when we're writing that in code, we call the parent first, then call the child, then do our styling so that every style that will be implemented, it is for only that container. Is it clear?
Yes.
Cool. So we'll have to who can tell me why we need to do the same thing here?
To differentiate it.
Because there might be other sections that will use the container, right?
Yes.
Cool. Exactly. Thank you. So to represent that, we just do the same thing here. The first of all, you know, when writing your code, when you are handling sections by section, it's always good to, you know, comments. Now, you know what all comments, what are comments, what they use comment for, right?
Yes.
Okay. So you can just section this, say this section is for header top, right? Comment it. Then you go down again. Do the same thing down since you want to start the implementation for the header down. This section is for header down, right? Do the same thing and proceed. We are good, right?
Yes.
So then you call since you want to target the container, you call the parent first. Header, is it header down or header up?
That down.
Down.
Okay,
Either that or either down.
header
Yeah.
down, then you call the container. Right. So this approach is called descendant selectors, like descendant class selectors, when you call the parents and the child. We are fine now, right? We now understand what is descendant now, why we need to use descendant, right?
Yes.
Okay, very good. So for our descendants now, we have the background of what our container is what. Check the section, it's white now. So we need to give it a white background. Give it a white background of
Please,
white.
are we doing this here first?
We are doing them together. Okay, let's do okay. Don't worry. Let's do it the normal way. All right, it's fine. Let's do the normal way. Fine. So this is our container. Let's just follow the way I thought. Yeah. Let's just follow this. So this and this, like what I thought yesterday now. How many content is in this first row? Like how many divs, parent divs are in this section, in this row?
8.
Hmm?
8.
2.
It's 2 now.
Okay, it's 2, but they have one has 7.
I said parent. I said how many parents?
Parents.
How many
2.
parents? Yeah.
2.
You know, this upper one, there were 2 parents. This here, left parent
Yes,
and right
yes.
parent. So here we have the left parent and the right parent. Yeah. Right?
Yes.
Okay. So we go to our listing and create two parents. First parent and second parent. So the first parent is a logo. So we can give it a class of logo, right? That's the first parent. Abi? Why the second
Counselor.
parent?
I think it's counselor.
And this thing, every website has a logo. So we usually call this, every website you see, if you check at the left, there's always a logo. So for this is a logo and they call it counselor. So instead of calling the
Okay.
name, direct name counselor, we just call it logo.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's the logo. Then for the right is what the icons, nav icons. You can just say nav icons, right? That's for this one. Abi? Cool. So the next thing now is to write this out. So for this logo, what is the content? Just basically counselor, right? Just counselor, right? Let's check it. So we have the counselor. I'm having extra key. Okay, I didn't close it. All right. So I'm having the counselor here. Then secondly, I have to add my icons for this one. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So let's create 7 tags for our second piece. So leave the nav icons 7 and just give it 7. Give it a tag. Boom. Let me copy it everything out first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? And let's name them. We have the home, we have the about, then we have the counselor, then we have the services pricing, then we have blog contact, blog and contact, right? Let's go and see how ugly our UI is. We are not seeing anything. What's up? What's up with you? Who can tell me why we are not seeing anything yet? Why are we not seeing anything yet? Who can tell me why we can't see our icons yet? Eh?
So have you saved your changes in VS Code?
Yes, I've saved my changes. I have saved my changes. I have saved my changes in VS Code.
You've not put counselor in you've not put about in
See them here now.
HFR.
I've done everything. See it here.
No, I mean about in HFR, the comma home before home. The hyphen before home.
The hyphen. No, that one doesn't mean, even if I put it, that one is just the part .html. It's just the part, not that is the part. Yeah, it's the part. Let me put a border there first to know why I'm not seeing what I'm saying. Let me put a red border. So this is the red border. The icons are definitely the icons is inside there, but I'm not seeing it. Who can tell me why?
So
Let's
I
see.
think when styling the A tag from the previous section, from header top, we made the text to be white, and the
Yeah,
background
let's see.
color is also white.
Okay. Let's see. Left contact. Let's go to the left contact from the top first. So we have the left contact. Left contact. Okay, this is the left contact, right? This is the left contact. Okay, see it here now. See the A here. There we now see this now. There is the reason why. Yeah, you got it. We styled, remember yesterday now we styled our A and make it white. So content, a white color on a white background. Definitely we are not going to see anything now. Maybe. Hello? Can someone hear me?
Yes, yes.
Okay, we are not seeing anything because the color is actually white. The color is actually white. But if you check the page, the website, they are using a black. They are using black color. So how do I go about it? How do I go about it? What do I do? Do I now change this thing to black? And if I change it to black, this what we did here will be black. So you get the challenge now, right?
Just a color,
Can't you
black.
differentiate the selectors?
Sorry?
We have to style the nav icon to maybe another color, maybe to black.
The nav
We-
icon.
Yes,
No, you are not getting what I
Oh,
mean.
you enter the yes, you can enter down the second session.
Hmm?
You can start the second session
and
for header down
that
under
one is
Okay. All right, now let's
okay,
give you. Let me give you a cue. Like it's still okay. It's just still the same thing about descendants, right? Like I said with the descendant selectors, if I want to differentiate between this A and this other A here, this other A type here, what do? I just identify it with the parent, and that's all. Right?
Yes.
So the parent of this A is still this header top. So dot header top, and that's all. So let's go to the code. You now see the icons. So this is a default color for the normal A tag. Is someone confused?
no, it's okay.
All right. So what's the next thing and what's the next step? After doing this, what's the next step?
You can make them an inline, or maybe what is display or grid. I don't know.
Okay, display flex. So we need to make the container a display of flex now, right? Since it's a block, right? So we go to the container, which is this. Like I said earlier, dot header down, dot container, right? Then give it what? Display flex. All right, let's go and check. Now it's displayed vertically, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So now, what's the next thing?
justification content.
All right, to look like this now, is it space between or evenly spaced or space around?
Space around.
Space bit.
Space around.
Between.
There's a space here, there's a space here. So
Space
it's space
around.
around now, right?
Yes.
Okay, let's see. Justify content space around. Let's see. All right, so we are heading somewhere. So it's around. So what's the next thing?
This A tag, can you like, I'm not really good at it, like, can you use like inline? I think that's
Okay,
the
this other div, yeah, will make
Mhm.
it
Yes.
display of flex, right?
yes.
So we need to okay, remove that. We need to target the nav icons. This is this now, right? The nav icons,
Uh-huh.
right?
That was what I see the other time when I say knife packle.
Okay, nav icons, right? Then
Yes.
now, mind you, this is bad. If I write it this way, it is bad. You can tell me why.
Because it's not first choose the parent.
Exactly, because there might be other sections that might use the same name.
Okay.
Here we are all getting it now, right? So that's why it's always important to call the parent of the section, what we call this, right?
Yeah.
So we don't get into
Yes.
some issues. Yeah.
Dot. Dot.
Header
Dot.
down. Exactly.
Down.
So we are good. Then display flex, right? Which is this. Cool. Now
Mm.
the next is what do we do next? Space. Abby?
Can remove.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Space. So from our knowledge of the gap, just use gap. You can use margin right too.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
maybe
Guys are
20, yeah,
Is it
20
margin?
px. Let's see how. Okay, the space is small. Let's make it 30. 30 and see. All right, I think that is right. That's okay. All right. So what's the next thing now?
You remove the text decoration.
Okay, text decoration important. Yeah, very important. So would that be here, or it will be? How are we going to? Okay, do I move the text decoration here? Let's work. Let's see. Still not working. So how do I
You
do
have
it?
to select the. You have to select a tag.
So I'll just come here and put the A tag, right? Then, maybe. Right?
Sorry, I have
We
a
have it
question.
before now.
Yeah, go ahead.
Please, this method is a new one to me. I thought we were going to use an ordered list.
You can use unordered lists. That's why I said programming, you can use different ways to do it. The one that suits you, that you are comfortable with too. Right? There are different ways to it. Me, I usually use this for my navbar header stuff. You can use that one. So far as you achieve the same result. Right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
But this A tag, why can't you use the one for yesterday?
Eh?
A tag. We have one for yesterday.
Like
It
this
is
is the
cool.
one. This is the one of yesterday. It's white.
No, I think A tag. I think we have one for A tag.
Is this A tag here? Is this A tag here? Are you just joining?
Okay, that's all. Okay, I forgot that we've already added some.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So none. And this is bad. This is bad. Who can tell me why?
Not selected the parents. The parents
Exactly.
selected.
So header down,
Yeah.
then A. Good. All right. So it still gives us the same thing, right?
Yes.
Next, we have to
Test
change
color.
all right, to black. And the color to black. Right, color.
Color, yes.
No. COLOR. Black. All right.
Yes.
Then we notice
Space.
the font. There is space already now. There's space. I mean, do I still give it another space?
Padding, padding,
It's too close to the
padding top, padding
Okay,
down.
padding top, padding, yeah, exactly. Padding top. So
But there are some terms that we don't understand. Like even like this text decoration, we don't know the structure.
sorry,
Yes.
come again.
No, like this text decoration, we don't know what is used for. I know that
Text
you select no.
decoration.
Yes. What is the function?
Text decoration is by default your A tag comes with a text decoration of underline. So this is the
Okay.
underline you see here. So there are different types. We have text decoration for dotted. So if you use dotted, you get give me a dotted stuff. Right? Not giving me a dotted lines. Let me see. Let's try another one first. We have double. Let's see what double gives. Double is not giving me anything. But did I do it properly? This is none. Underline. By default, it's taking underline, right? Then let's see dotted. It should give me dotted. It's not giving me, but normally we use dotted, it will be dot 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 dot.
Okay, I
right?
understand.
Yeah, all those things. But now I don't want anything. I want it to be none, meaning I don't want any line.
Okay.
Right? Okay. So with padding top, padding bottom. So would that be in this div? Should we set the padding top in this div, or in this div, or in the container?
container.
In the second div.
Hmm?
In a home about the
Inside the container, like the space.
Inside the container. If you see this now, this is the container.
Yes.
So the
Yes.
padding is in the container, not only this
Yes.
one, right?
Yes.
oh,
Yes.
So we go to the container, then set our
Pod.
let me copy this stuff and paste it here. Paste it here. So 1010. Let's check. How would I know if, because all these places white, so we not know where this stuff ended, right?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, except there will be a color here. So let's do something first. Let me see if I can do another section.
And just add colors to the
Let me just add that image first. Hero. That would be the hero part. Then give it styling. Give it a style. Let me use styling for here. Background color blue. Height of 20%.
Yes.
All right. Let's just use 20%. not seeing what I want to see. Let's wait, let me use VHS. Okay, coming. VH, right, VH. Okay. DDD. All right. So let me just use that one to demarcate this and the top. So if you check now, if you notice the padding is bigger, right?
Yes.
So we have to make it bigger and give it, let's say 20. It's 20 fine, or 25 up, 25 down. So it's okay now, right?
Yes, it's okay.
Fine. Next is to make it, the font has to be thick, right?
Yes.
So we just call in the font weight. I think font weight does that.
Bold.
So font weight, we set it to bold. Let's see how that will give us. It's giving us this now, right?
Yes.
It's giving us this. Then this other counselor, we need to set it the same way. Counselor, make it bold. So let's go to our counselor, which is the logo. Let's go to our logo. We have not created a tag for logo, right? So we just call dot header down dot logo, right? Okay, dot header down dot logo. Then inside here, font weight bold, which is this. Now,
I think you have to increase size.
yeah, the size exactly. So font size of maybe, let me use 50 px. Let's see how that one wants to be. 60 px is bigger, so let's make it 30. You see, 30 is a little bit bigger, so let's say 25. Okay, 25 is fine now. Maybe is it okay? All right, is that all right? So we have this now, which looks like this, right?
Yes.
Looks like that. Next one is,
What
you
are the fonts?
notice. That one we can always go and find out from family now.
It's
And
looking
let's
like
go and-
Calibri.
So what's the font family of this one?
I think Calibri, because that's like, looking like Calibri.
Okay, now so let's like this now. If you want the font family, if you, from yesterday's stuff, if you want the font family to affect everything, it's a universal. So we always go to the universal and set the font family to be Calibri. Abi, there's no Calibri here. Abi Cambria, or let me see as that one they say. All right. So which is this now? Okay. Right?
Sorry,
Yes.
I want to ask a question.
Yeah.
If not because of the font size for the counselor, we're supposed to have used the container, because container house everything.
Exactly. We can do that. Exactly. We can
But
also do that.
But because
Yeah.
counselor has a bigger size than the others.
Yes,
I
yes,
think
yes.
that's
That's
why we
why.
separated.
Okay,
Oh.
yes, yes, that's true. Yes, that's true. Yeah. Exactly. Thanks. So there's what we call,
Over.
you've gone through the resource. There's what we call pseudo
Pseudo class
properties.
elements.
Yeah. Pseudo class elements. Yeah. So pseudo class elements are responsible for this effect. You notice whenever I hover on a link, the color change,
Color.
right?
Yes.
The color change. Then one thing you should know that there are some website that does this. Whenever you're currently on the home page, this link will be active. This link is different. This color, the color of this link is different from others. Who can tell me why?
Because it's active. You are currently on the page. That link.
Okay. But like say, you go talk to make my hear from other people.
Okay. No problem.
Yeah, I want to hear from others. Yeah. Are we following?
Yes, it means that we are at home presently.
Okay.
And if you put about, it
Yeah.
will be active.
All right. Fine. Thank you. So we are presently here. So let's just create a class, call it active, and we change the color to that color. So let's create a class first. We'll call it active.
Sorry,
Dot
can you please help write what I mean is that maybe you can comment on each of the class and write like a pseudo something that you are talking about, so that when we are looking at it or when they are checking at it, we'll be able to understand that okay, this is what they are.
Okay. No, all right. This part, this part here, this is descendants class selector, right? This one.
You can help us to write down so that by the time we look at it again, we'll be able to understand.
Descendant class selector, right? Okay. So active. Let's I want to get the color of this color is more like the same thing with this one. So let's check for that color, which is this, and we copy that, paste here. All right. Okay. So we have that color active. So with this active, because the home is active, we just calling that class name into the home page. So let's go here and make it active. We check it, you see something, but still not active. Why is it not active? Why didn't it target the link? Probably because we are not targeting the A tag. That's why. Yes. So we target the A tag, it becomes, you will see the effects. You all understood what I did now, right?
No,
Eh?
I did not understand though.
Okay. So like I said, because you're on the current home page, that is why this home is highlighted. It's having this color, right? And it signifies that it is active. So what I did was I created a class, and I created a class, and I called it active A, then giving a color of this color, right? Maybe I gave it a color of, let me give it another color. I gave it a color of red, right? I gave it a color of red. Now, had it been the reason why I called active here, like I went to the home and all I did was to type in that same class, active. Why? Because the home is currently what? Active, right? But had even the about was active, what I would do is I'll remove the active from this home and put it where? In this about. I don't know if you get. That would say that the about is what? Active.
Supposed to be outside
So
the bracket.
Sorry? You said what?
That means all of them will be active now. You put active in all of them so that
I didn't
whichever
put,
one
I
you
put active only. I put active in only this nav icon. It's only in this nav icon. If you notice, it's only here.
Only at about.
Only in this about. See, other ones they don't have. If I put active here, you notice that the two of them will be active. See,
at the same time.
You get.
Okay, how would you do it so that it will be active one after the other?
That is where that's another logic on its own. Yeah, we have not gotten to that stage yet. That's another logic here. It's on. Yeah, that's more like C JavaScript logic. Yes, making it disappear. The ability that whenever you are on the page, the previous one, this active should disappear and appear where in the about page. We all get the logic now, right?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. All right. Thanks. So we are here. Active. Go, which is this. Currently home. Let me change the color to the previous one. I'll just using that as to illustrate. Yeah, home. Next thing, the hover effect, right? You hover on it.
Yes.
What happens? The color changes to that color. So how do we represent? Yeah, how do we represent that? The first question that comes to your mind is that hover stuff is on where it's on these links, right? So which div will be targeting the div of these links now, right? Is this div will be targeting, right?
Yes.
Okay. So that means is either we target the nav icon or we target the nav icons, because this nav icons is the parent to all the A tags, all the icons. So let's just target the nav icons and see, right? So first thing first, we call in the word dot nav icons, right? Then call in what the A tag, right? Then to represent hover, pseudo hover top, we use colon for it, and colon will show us where the hover property is. So the hover property should be this one, is this one. So when you click on it, over, and you open your brackets, whenever your mouse hovers on it, you would see a change. It changes the state of the current display. So if I want the color to change to red, whenever I hover on the icon, watch what will happen. Oh, that's not it. Okay, watch what will happen. See, it's changing to red, right? Can we see this?
Yes.
What if I want the text to be bigger? Maybe I want the font size to be 60 or 50 pixels, right? Whenever I hover on it, now watch this. See, I hover on it, it's bigger. So that's the use case of hover, right? This. But this is not what I want to. I want just the color to change. So I'll remove this font size and just use the color. And you know the color is not red. It is what? It is 589. Is that other color? Yeah. So let's check it and see. Now you see we are having the same thing as this. That's all. We are done now. Okay. For that part. That's basically that. Yeah. Then you notice something. See this site. See this hover stuff. See our own. It's not having that hover. Who can tell me why? Giving me
It's
this
not part.
cursor. Sorry?
You say why it does not have the overall function.
No, because I use the P. From the beginning, I use the P. I'm supposed to use a tag,
Okay.
right? If you check the cancel, I'm using a P tag. Meanwhile, it should be what? A tag. Yeah. Can. All right. So let's a tag. Oh, you can cancel. Yeah. Okay. Cancel. Are we good?
Yeah.
All right. So let's see what is it. So now you see this having that effect now. All right. So it didn't take time, just 1 or 2, and we have designed that part that looks like this. Okay. So let's cover the this 1118. Let's cover that responsive. Let's see if the page is responsive first. Let's see. Let me reduce it.
Oh.
If I reduce it, notice what happens. Use the contacts. If I reduce this is what I'm seeing. See that pricing is overflowing. You notice the pricing is overflowing. You notice that, right?
Yeah.
It's overflowing. And I don't want that. Let's see how they handle their responsiveness. Let's see this other side. How do they handle it? See now. Because they notice that it's going to overflow. That's why for smaller screen, they set it that when it's this screen size, let those icons, let it collapse to this menu, right?
Yes.
So that when a user clicks on the menu, the person will still see all this.
Yes.
And the background color is black.
And the background color is black, right?
Yes.
So yeah. So I think this one might take a bit of a time. So we'll just leave this one till tomorrow. Yeah, this one might take time. But we all understand the responsive, how a website is responsive now, right? Why we need to make it responsive so that we don't see this kind of effect whereby overflowing, we seeing some overflowing element, right? So we want to set it that whenever it's this screen size, let this icon, let it disappear, and we just see one icon holding everything, so that when a user clicks on it, we see this display, right?
Yes. Okay.
Then for smaller stuff now, okay, these ones are still here. This one collapsed under. Did our own collapse under? It didn't collapse. Still stayed there. All right. So that is that. So tomorrow we'll look at that tomorrow. Any question?
This this site that I want to build, is already added to the documents link in the group?
Sorry?
Like this website that you want to build, is there the like the where you can preview it?
where you can do what? You mean this, if you can check it out at your end?
Yes.
Yes, now it's live, now it's somebody's website. We are just using it as
Okay,
an
okay, okay.
example. Yeah, someone
Mm,
website. Yeah. So we just handle the responsivity, then handle what Twitter, hopefully tomorrow.
What of hero?
Sorry?
Hero.
No, this hero is a bit, it might take a whole time. This hero is a bit complex. Yeah. So we just look
Okay.
for a smaller, easier company. Maybe this one. Love it.
Okay.
It's just gradually, like with more practice, because I noticed one thing I've understood in this programming, like when you start first, you'll be struggling with a lot of things, like, but along the line now, as you continue practice, everything become easier. Yeah. For me, when I started, I struggled with the difference between, should I use display for flex, should I use display for block? Like, I was just struggling. I'll just test it out and let me try it. If it does not work, I'll try the other way. Right? But a time will come whereby you know all these things. So you don't need to be guessing and be testing. You know that display flex will align your elements vertically, while block will align them horizontally. That's because you have been practicing every day, every time. Yeah. So you don't need to be scared or that you're not getting it now. With time, you get it. You just practice. Yeah.
Sorry, I want to ask a personal question.
Yeah.
Sorry, this training I know is you are doing it for free, but I want to ask, are you doing it for 3MCT or you are
No.
or you have your own
One thing,
company?
how I usually understand is that the more I teach, the more I understand better.
Okay, yeah, that's
So that's how I understand I don't know everything well. So I know more when I teach and talk about it. Yes.
in fact, we really appreciate all this.
Yeah. So yes, that's all for today, tonight. Is there any question?
I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Use the link for icons. I can Google it with my phone, then put it using that W school.
The links
Then
is
put
already, yeah. If you check the code, I already dropped the code. So if you check that for the
it.
HTML, you will see the link here. The link here.
Okay. I copy this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's in there. I dropped the code on the group earlier this morning.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hope you will still add this one with it.
This
Oh,
one is already there. Yeah, this one is already. I'll just push
okay.
the updated. Yeah.
Okay, just to update it.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. I have a question.
All right.
I discovered that the pen code that we use in submitting assignment, if you upload any picture, it will not show. It's only the
Okay.
one that
Yeah. Don't those. If it does not show, okay, you can actually maybe if you need a picture, if you download one and you try using Footprint, it will not work. So what I do is I just go to any maybe images online, then start doing that. Let's go. Let's say mail images. Which is mail images. If I want this picture, right? If I want this picture or this image, what I'll do is to maybe if it's this one, right? Or wait, let this one come up. If it's this one I want, I'll just right click. Once I right click, click copy image link. When you right click, you see copy image link. If you do this to any image, you would automatically get the link to that image. So once you copy it, you go to your code, wherever you are implementing image. Okay, let's put image here first. Image. Let's put the image, the source. Let's put in that link we got from the site. And if we go to our site, our listing, we should see the image displayed here, which is this. This is it. Right?
Okay. Yes, that is good.
So you just do the same thing. Just any image
Please,
of your choice, just copy that.
please, how can we get other website that we can try to practice with?
Colorip. Yes, Colorip. Yeah, Colorip has so many websites to practice with. Yeah, have plenty websites you can check. Let me note this first. Preview Colorip. www.colorip.com. Think colorip.com. Yeah. Sorry.
Come back from office. That's it.
Let me use Google first. Use me. Google.com. Website for practice. Website for practice. So you see different websites. You can just check anyone. Check anyone. 10 websites to practice your front-end development skill. Just Google them, then you see various websites you can use for practice. See this one. Thank you. Okay, we have Code Pen Challenge, Front-end Mentor, like 10 website to practice your dev challenges. CodeByte. So CodeByte is a website you can just look to clone. This is a CodeByte. So look here, if you want to design this, you design that as a footer. So just Google any website and anything, just try it out. You can go for the hard ones, yeah, to stretch you.
Okay, noted.
Yep.
Thank you.
All right. The absence of no question. Thank you all for joining. You have a wonderful night.
Thank you, sir. God
Good
bless you.
night. Yeah, God bless you. Good night. Bye.
Thank you so much, John. Really appreciate it.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
All right. Bye-bye.
Mm.
Where is this class prefect where they check who they sleep? Nobody around there.
I did.
He did not join the class today.
I did.
All right, so I want to go and sleep. Oh, good night. Oh, guys can still be here. Sure. Right.
You can go. Let me watch people that will go late.
All right.
Talk am this faith we don't dey sleep by now.